Yeah, I remember that scene. The tag scene here. But I don't really remember much after this. So I'm wondering if that maybe is where I stopped at. It might have been a little farther, I'm not entirely sure, but I don't remember off the top of my head much more after this. After arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. I had agreed to meet with Rena to dig Colonel Randy out of that mountain of treasure from before.
母さん、うちに軍手ってあるかな？あとタオル。
表の物置の中になかった？タオルは洗面所ね。
Right next to the hatchets for cutting off limbs. Alright, now I was all ready. Looking at me, my mom stared quizzically.
何、ケイチ。すごいいでたちでどこへお出かけ？
If they come to dump illegally, again illegally, he'll be buried completely and it'll be impossible to dig him out. And if that happens, Rena will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Randy in front of the fried chicken place in town.
ちょっと発掘に。クラスメートを犯罪者にしないために。
はあ？あまり遅くならないようにね。
Oh, those children, you know, weirdos. Mom returned to the kitchen with a puzzled expression still in her face. Cutting through the woods is a shortcut to the dam site. I ran into someone. Oh, I do remember this. Well, I remember this happening. I don't remember what he says. It was Tomitake-san. Probably taking pictures of wild birds again with that precious camera of his. It couldn't be that all he took pictures of was handsome young men in the twilight.
久しぶり。ケイイチ君だったよね。
どうもその説は。
I expelled the rude imagery from my head and greeted him without inciting anything.
そういえば、彼女は君の知り合いだよね。
He was probably talking about Rena. Guessing by the way Tomitake-san was shaken up.
あれは一体何だったんだい？彼女が無気味のナタを持って歩いてるんだよ。
Don't worry, she doesn't kill anybody or anything.
それもニヤニヤと笑いなが
ら。She was probably excited about Colonel Randy. I guess. That was Rena without a doubt. I expect that she was grinning in anticipation of taking Colonel Randy home.
身に危険を察して隠れたけど、警察に電話した方がいいんじゃないかな。
Well, it certainly would be quite the spectacle for a girl of her age to be roaming around with a hatchet. Tomitake-san's reaction was the epitome of logical.
いいんです、いいんです。ほっといてください。また犠牲者を探して徘徊しているだけですから。
Tomitake-san was alarmed by my crass response. Well, it's probably hard for normal people to understand Rena. I'll just toss out a bunch of baloney.
富武さんがここで殺されたら、多分犯人はあいつです。せいぜい嗅ぎ回らないようにすることですね。
With a condescending smirk, I started off in the direction of the dam site where Rena was waiting. Before I got too far, Tomitake-san abruptly called out to me.
ケイチ君、それ、よそ者の僕への警告のつもりかい？
I didn't mean that seriously. I did try to make it obvious, but...
せいぜい気をつけることにするよ。
Leaving only those words behind, Tomitake-san turned around and left. I didn't really mean to call him an outsider. I wasn't really implying anything when I said that. I only meant it to be a joke, but I felt like I'd said something bad. Does seem like a rather peaceful place to live, doesn't it?
待ってたよ。今日も頑張ろう。
I understood what Tomitake-san was trying to say. Somebody gallivanting about while waving a hatchet around certainly would seem dangerous.
ナタは鞘とかをかぶせて持ってこい。むきみはさすがにまずいだろ。
なくしちゃったみたいで、ないんだもん。
Thinking about it, there really was no need to try to keep up appearances. Everyone in Hinamizawa probably already knew about Rena's eccentricities? Something like that. She's probably the only person who could carry a hatchet around Hinamizawa and not be considered suspicious.
まあいっか。今日で決めるぜ。最後の針をぶっ壊せば引きずり出せるはずさ。準備万端。任せとけ。
I took the hatchet from Rena and made my way up the unstable slope.
待っててね、ランディ君。今、ケイイチ君が助け出してくれるからね。
よっしゃ下がってな。一気にケリをつけてやるぜ。
Solid thwack rang out through Hinamizawa, as if the job was being done by a lumberjack.
どう？うまくいきそう？無理そうだったら無理しなくていいよ。
ここさえ折れればあとはなんとかなる。今日は気力も充実。いける。
But this adversary was more formidable than I expected. First of all, I've never used a hatchet before. During a school camping trip, I'd wanted to split the wood, but lost at rock, paper, scissors and wasn't able to do it. Because the spot where I was standing was so unstable, I soon became tired and decided to take a break. Rena had already spread out a tarp and laid down some tea and sweets.
大丈夫。もう一息。今夜レナが寝るときにはランディ君にお休みのキスができるようになってるさ。
ありがとう。ランディ君、お休みのキス。
そういえばレナも転校生だったんだろ。前はどこに住んでたんだよ。
I asked her nonchalantly while drinking tea. I had thought she lived here all her life.
お、関東の方だよ。ここほどじゃないけど、やっぱり田舎だったかな。
なんで引っ越してきたんだよ。ひなみ沢に。ほら、ここって結構田舎だろ。
We had to get away from the cops. They knew a little too much.
ケイイチ君はなんで引っ越してきたの？お父さんの仕事と関係あるのかな？
うちの親父がアトリエを移したいって言い出したんだよ。こういう山奥がいいって前々から言っててさ。
アトリエ？ケイイチ君のお父さんって芸術家さんなの？
風景画ばっかり描いてる。年に2回くらいはどっかで個展を開いてるらしい。
When he started, his works were displayed in an industry plaza in Tokyo, but now they're exhibited in the Makurahara Messe? He's determined to have them displayed in the Waterfront International Exhibition Hall.
それってすごいね。今度レナにも見せてね。
I was too embarrassed to tell her that I really didn't know what kind of pictures my father painted. Well, eventually I would. I picked myself up while giving some vague answers.
でも、楽器途中の転校だったんでしょ？大変じゃなかった？
別に都会ってのには飽きてたし。
I was trying to get answers from Rena, but I ended up being the one giving out all the answers. With a bit of a wry smile on my face, I grabbed the handle of the hatchet and headed back to worksite. The air grew colder as the sun slowly set. The Higurashi began their song, as if to tell me to stop and head home for the day. Just a bit more. Today, I would end it. When I first started, I chatted with Rena as I worked, but now I didn't have that luxury.
ほらてめえちくしょう
I'd swung the hatchet countless times today, just like this. Contact. Shards of wood splintered. The assailants butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes. I recalled that passage from the tabloid. One hit with something like this would smash someone's head in. Axes and pickaxes are not meant to be swung at people ever. With one last swing, the beam cracked apart. The weight I put behind the hatchet not only split through the beam, but smashed the statue's shoulder as well. The arm came off with a sickening sound. It clattered down noisily, stopping at my feet. You broke it!
どうしたの？大丈夫？怪我したの？
ごめん人形の腕壊しちゃったよ
Don't worry, we're just gonna call him One-Armed Randy.
なんだ、ケイチくんが怪我をしたんじゃないかって思っちゃった。
I probably had a really guilty look on my face. Rena said that without a hint of dismay as she smiled.
ガムテープとかでくっつけて、その上に上着
We'll
を着
just
ける
tape
もの。
his arm back on and he'll be good as new.
絶対わからないよ。
そっかじゃあ引っ張り出そうぜそっち持ってくれるか
They still haven't found one of the arms. I laughed dryly at how pathetic I was for considering the arm flopping down and rolling to my feet to be such a bad omen. Nervous laughter. Both Rena and Mion knew how sickening that incident was. So they pretended that they didn't know. I had looked it up all by myself. And shamefully enough, I was scared.
情けないぜ前原圭一よっしゃレナ一気に行くぞせーの
あ、やったよ、ケイチくん。わーい。
Why? The right time to give 3 cheers. That moment of 2 days' work bearing fruit. He who was brought to Hinamizawa covered in filth to meet his end. Instead, we were able to welcome him back. And we only broke his arm. You're pretty lucky, Colonel Randy. Your new master is a pretty decent person.
うわー、ランディくんだ。やっぱかいいよ。
It didn't matter that he was dirty. Rena nuzzled him cheerfully with her cheek. I was dead tired, but seeing Rena's happy face made it all worth it.
じゃあ手伝うから持っていこうぜ暗くなるとまずいだろ
そうだね。ケイチくん、本当にありがとうね。この恩は忘れないね。
恩返しは何がいいかよく考えておくよ
どんな恩返しだろう。恩返しだろう。
For now, I'll just hold back my evil cackle. We were ready to take it to her house, but we couldn't go like this. We rolled the statue up in the tarp and lifted him. And so Jack and Jill went down the hill carrying a human-sized bag and a sheath hatchet. I prayed that we wouldn't run into Tomitake-san. If he saw us here and took a picture, we'll need to get rid of him. Lol. Is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? Something struck me as odd about the words Tomitake-san, unable to grasp my sense of humor had left behind. Don't mind us. We're just carrying a statue. Don't look, it's dirty. You wouldn't want to get dirt on it. Oh, the hatchet? No, wood. It was in the way. We needed to get the wood out of the way. We didn't chop off a man's arm! Alright. What kind of name is Rena?
レナがいないです。ケイチは知りませんですか？
あれたった今までそこにいたのになおいミオンレナはどこ行ったんだ
レナお手洗いじゃない 覗きたいなら止めないけど通報するからね。
I hadn't heard anything about that.
さとこ、レナを知りませんですか？レナさんですの？さっき廊下ですれ違いましたよ。レナさんは日直だから花壇にお水をやらないといけませんので。
ああ、レナが日直か。そりゃお疲れ様なことで。
Rena. Upon hearing it repeated, a thought came to my mind. It's rude to say this about someone's name, but it was a weird name. It was like some foreigner's name.
レナってどういう名前なんだろうな。レナって漢字だとどうなるんだ？
レナはあだ名なのです。ちゃんとした名前がありますですよ。
え、そうなのか？俺はてっきり竜宮レナってのが本名だと思ってたよ。
まあ確かにレナさんとしか呼んでませんから間違えるのも無理はないですわね。
She even signs her name as Rena. It's like it's her real name in school.
本当の名前はなんて言うんだろうな。レナが戻ってきたら聞いてみるから。
Satoku and Rika-chan looked at each other.
聞かなくてもいいですよ。僕たちが教えてあげますです。お礼の礼にならぬな。竜宮レイナが本名ですよ。
Reina?
レイナか。
Reina.
それでレイナじゃなくてレナって読むのか？面白い読み方だよな。
いいえ、違いますです。レイナで正しいのです。レナさんが言ったのですわ。レナと呼んでほしいって。
Otherwise, the police will track her down from her last set of murders in the other small town.
だからレナさんなのですわ。
ケイちゃん、レナはレナだよ。レーナって呼ぶのは他人だけ。そこんとこ分かってるよね。
I understood what Mion was saying. It didn't matter what her real name was, only what names we used between us. Rina Ryugu is Rena. She's nobody other than that.
思ったんだけどさ、自己申請すれば俺も今日からあだ名で呼ばれるのか？
面白けりゃね。なんて呼ばれたいわけ？
越後屋。
Con man? Was that a joke? I didn't get it. Rena then came back into the classroom. One of the juniors near the door told Rena people were looking for her.
あれあれ、誰かレナのことを探してたかな？
Seeing that, both Mion and I sneered.
お代官様、竜宮めがまんまと現れましたぞ。
越後屋、飯もあるよな。
何かなケイチ君とみーちゃんが悪代官だよ。越後屋だよ。
おのれ竜宮レナの助、ここであったが
That's a long name.
100年目でおじゃる。
Rena no Suke.
いざ覚悟。
スケさん、カクさん、懲らしめてやりなさい。あやいさですわ。報酬はスイス銀行に入れてほしいのです。
Since it's come to this, we have no choice. We'll just have a grand battle with 5 people. Rena's fierce punches exploded just as soon as she had shown her seal. The evil that was Mion and myself was vanquished in the end.
レナにはぜひ世直しの旅に出てもらいたいもんだ。永田町なんかどうだ？
ダメだよ。旅先で買い物ちょろまかすから。
The toll of the bell signaled that break time is over.
ほらほら、ケイチ君もみーちゃんも先生来るよ。
I took Rena's hand and stood up. It was just as the teacher had entered the classroom. Just one more hour. Man, oh man. Gotta buckle down for one more. Alright, and that's it for today. I do want to bring it up again that I'm still looking for a decent thumbnail. Someone mentioned that the thumbnail I was using wasn't good. Well, not that it wasn't good, but it didn't pertain to the main character in this. That I think it should be Runa instead. If anyone can get me a good thumbnail, I would greatly appreciate it. Nothing too spoilery, but maybe like mysterious or slightly scary would be okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Higurashi. Bye!